We'll grab another job. I just want other tasks. We might as well grab this Mini Cooper. I mean Griffin Pyro. Hi, my name's Joanna. I was referred here by my neighbour. He's a car dealer. I hear that your repair shop has been up and running since quite recently, but you look like a promising mechanic. It's almost annual service time. My buddy doesn't seem to have any problems, but I'll leave that for you to decide. Please change the oil, filters, and fill the missing fluids. Haven't had time for that recently. John mentioned that there was tapping in the camshaft. I don't know what he meant. Perhaps it'll make more sense to you. Please take care of my car. Have a good day. So this might be something that requires a diagnostic. So that's a shit ton of work. So change oil, we'll need to probably take that off anyway, and then that's all the fluids. Belt tensioner, brake pads, cam gear, camshaft, idler roller, ignition coil, oil filter, rubber bushings, spark plugs, serpentine belt, and 4 parts we don't know. What was it he said? Camshaft? Because if it's a camshaft, it's already been identified then. Could be tires. Tapping in the camshaft, yeah. So. I have a friend who drives a Mini Cooper, and her husband just drives it like he stole it, so. Right. Well, first things first. I can figure out how to go into inspection mode, like I could do before. But, I think what I'll do is I'll take off one of the tires, and then I'll check the list, because once you've the part removed, and if it's the part that it needs, it comes up on the list. So, nope, still undiscovered. Anywho, so we'll get that oil drained. And I needed a shit ton, didn't it? So I need the 4 rubber bushings anyway, and 2 spark plugs. What is? I wonder what. Is starring at your shopping list? No, it's not. Right. I'll see how much of this I can remember first time. Oh, I'm in the electronics shop. But the spark plugs are here, so let's see. Ignition coil, that was one of them. And 2 spark plugs. And then we need to go into car parts. So bricks, 2 pads. She wanted the air filter changed, didn't she? You know what? That might be one of them. Maybe the air filter stuff's fucked. Nope, it was fine. So we can throw that back on. It was 77%, and then that was 78. Yeah. Well, it wasn't that. But we're going to have to dismantle this engine anyway. And we'll take the coils out, that's 39%, so that's the one that needs to be changed. We'll take off the throttle. Wonder how many points you get for each level. Let's find out, because we can either... Yeah, 1 point per level. Okay. Well, we don't have the repair benches as of yet, so there's not much point getting the renovator. Fast hands or 5% discount. Let's go with discount, because it adds up. Parking alley is cheaper by 50%, 5% discount. That's probably further 5%. Okay. So yeah, so the camshaft is going to be in this bit here, I believe. Let's take this apart. Don't know if they had to come off, but it might as well. Right. Timing cover. Maybe the chain needs, or if it's a belt, maybe that's another boyo that needs. Excuse me. There's the cam gear. There's the tensioner. So this is the serpentine belt A. So serpentine belt A, I4B. Looks about right. And belt tensioner. And then there was the idler A. And then there was also 4 rubber bushings. And then there's also stuff with the camshaft. Now, was it I4B? It was. Cam gear, single overhead cam, and the I4B camshaft. Tell you what. Single, yep, I4B, and then there's also, maybe it's camshaft caps I'm gonna need. Maybe that's the 4 mysterious random things. But oil filter for the I4, that's inline 4, so it's got cylinders underneath. And inline 4 is how many cylinders, there's 4 of them, and they're in a line, hence the name inline 4. And there's your camshaft. We'll take the engine head cover off. There's your spark plugs. And one of them needs changed. Looks like more than one needs changed, but okay. So that's one that needs changed, and that's probably the other one that needs changed. They're presumably okay. And it looks like the camshaft covers are fine. This is probably where you would need the, well, not need, but it'd be handier to have the diagnostic tools, because you could just run them and they would then, reveal all. Oh, is it gonna be something this end now that's keeping that? Probably something on here. Gear B. Have I randomly discovered what they are yet? No, I haven't. Alright, so it's... change the oil, the filters, and fill the missing fluids. Is that just the fluids? Drain the fluids? Because that's just the oil. Oh, that's the other fluids there. Um, did she want me to drain? Yeah, I might as well drain them all. So we'll drain that. Maybe it's something in the fuses. So we'll check the fuse box. Maybe some fuses have blown. Um, that's the ECU. That's the air filter base. Where's the fuse box? Oh, it's not the ECU anyway. That's fine. Huh. So there's meant to be 4 rubber bushings, and they did need as well. There's one of them. There's a second one. Okay, it's the tie rod. That's one thing. I think. You know what? It's probably this disc. But let's just check that. Yeah, the tie rod was fine, so it's probably the brake disc. Because I just noticed it. Probably brake disc and pads. I guarantee you that's probably what it is. So hang on, what repair with parts of minimum condition 81%. So brake pads are gonna be 30 something? 25, yeah. What would brake disc? Yeah, 27. I'm a tit. Why did it take me that long to notice that? This job would have been done 20 minutes ago. Right, it's same over here. So we shall throw in 2 discs ventilated and 2 pads. And then just put it all back together again. No, the pads are here. Well, there's 4 pads here now. Okay, so she knew about 2 of them, but not the other 2. So are these going to be pads in behind? Okay. So it's all 4 pads. So thankfully I already bought 2 pads and then I bought the other 2. So I have all 4. So she knew about the back pads, she didn't know about the front ones. Alright then. So it should be just straightforward enough from here. There we go. I'm so glad I didn't decide to break down the engine completely. Because I was concerned it was going to be something in like the like the crankshaft or something. Which is a bit just in the oil pan, it's a bit is attached to the gearbox. I suppose it could have been a gearbox. But it wasn't, so it's okay. And then we'll throw this on. I don't think you can repair brake pads, but I might have introduced something to that. Because there is the brake lathe, but that might be for the brake discs. Okay, so is that... Oh, still need this side. Hang on, there's... Oh, yeah. The discs and the two pads, okay. Okay. And then it's just to rebuild the engine, and then refill the fluids. Now you know why mechanics charge so much whenever they do work. Although, there's some charge for work they don't do, which are crooks. But some charge for over-exaggeration of work. But we can get a good mechanic. You're sorted. Just good luck. Because good mechanics are generally always picked up. Oh yeah, and then there's 2 spark plugs that go in there as well. I know in the last one, if you took... Like, if you had to replace a certain part, you had to replace the exact same part that you took out. So there's an ignition coil here. I believe it was that one. I'm going to throw in the other one just to check to see if it ticks it off. No, it doesn't. So it still needs... Although, it's asking for things with at least 81%. So, oh well. And that's that. We'll throw on the cam gear. That was the bad roller. That was the bad belt. That was the bad tensioner. And yeah, those he didn't need to come off. So, well, at least 2 experience points at it. You know. Is that it? Just for the fluids now, including the oil. Now you see the red. Bear in mind that's like the surface, so you need to wait for that there front line coming up. that's if you do want to get it to the max. Like, there's a minimum as well, which will probably be accepted. Oh, brilliant. Let's see how full that is. Yeah, that'll do. So one thing is, I think once you see that it's being poured a little less, so that's like full blown tilt, and then it comes down a wee bit there, so that you're roughly around the right level. So we'll anything else? Oil filter, of course. Forgot about that, and those rubber bushings. Forgot about those too. Check the suspension. There's wee rubber bushings are gonna be in there. I know there's a rubber bushing. That's one of the ones that need replaced. Probably the other side as well. Yeah. And then two in the front cross member. So now while we're under the car, we can take out the oil filter as well. And we'll see if we need to spend money to clean up. And get to the front. And there. That's one of them. So that the question marks before is kind of like what the further on normal difficulty. On easy, I think you're always told what's wrong with the car. On normal, you sort of need to do a wee bit of detective work and look around. There's the oil filter. Because you wanted an oil filter change. So I think that's it. All ticks, all ticks. Tick and tick. First incomplete, missing a throttle. Oh yeah. Forgot about that bit. Can I not just, charge your extra for reinstalling the throttle? Is that not something I can do, no? Bonus car mechanic simulator 2021. Right. No, I should be able to give it back. There we go.